My name is Abdul Martin Olaje. I am a graduating student of the Faculty of Law, Lagos State University. Kindly introduce yourself briefly and tell us your major. Okay, so my name is Abdul Martin Olaje. I am a graduating student of the Faculty of Law, Lagos State University. And I'm also an entrepreneur. A tailor. I run a brand called Stories of My Thread. Um, I think that's much like it. So, the second question: if you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your freshman self? So, I'll basically advise my freshman self to focus on self-care. Yes, and to work on effective time management, because you have to learn to balance. You have to plan yourself properly, so you can balance between academics and extracurricular activities. Because, like I said, I'm also an entrepreneur, so I think I was to the best of my knowledge, I was able to effectively manage my time. But I would advise my younger freshman self to manage the time effectively more than I did, basically. So, the third question: investing life can be challenging. What were some of the biggest obstacles you faced during your time in LASU, and how did you overcome them? To be honest, when I saw this question, I tried to think, did I really face? I don't know, maybe I will not call them obstacles. They were just like those things that come with trying to get a degree. So I'll not really call them obstacles. I think so. I actually don't have an answer to this question. I don't have an answer. I will not call them obstacles. They're just things that come with. They're enough anyway. So they're not major obstacles. So the fourth question: what's the most important lesson you learned outside of the classroom? Well, I think my most important lesson is that we should try to be more social, because life does not end at being a first class graduate, or you also need connections, and you can only get connections by being social. So relate with your class, even if you guys are not friends, but then still relate with them. Try to greet them when you see them, because you never can tell who might be of help in future. So just try to relate with everybody, and yeah, that's it. So what are some of your achievements or memorable moments during your time in LASU? So I don't know. Memorable moments, memorable. I've been trying to think of one. I don't know, to be honest. Memorable moments. I think every day is just memorable for me, because I don't know, once I'm just with my friends, I'm happy, and life goes on. I don't have an exact answer for that question. I'm very sorry. I think I do have an exact answer for the obstacles ones. I don't know. Let's go with the flow every day. Yeah, like I'm always, whatever happens, basically. So, how did you balance academics with extracurricular activities or part-time jobs? Okay, so I think this question is actually for me, because that's my reality. So, okay, so I think the first thing is to learn priority. Like you have to, you have to have, you have to set your priorities right. Yes, that's the word. You have to set your priorities right. Know what time to do what. I mean, do the right thing at the right time, basically. So, as I remember, one time it almost affected me. Yes. So I had to meet up with some others, and I also had exams at that time. I don't know how I miscalculated it. I don't know, but as a day to my evidence exam in 400 level, we have evidence 400 level first semester. And as a day to the exam, I had it, and I still had others to meet up with the next day. So, well, by the grace of God, I was able to cover the entire course outline under, I think, 15 hours. But I will not try that again anyway. But I was able to cover the entire thing within 15 hours, and I see how they do in the course, alhamdulillah. But it all boils down to effectively managing your time. So you have to know that, okay, I think that time I usually like had um I usually had a list of a to-do list basically. So I know that, okay, by if I wake up in the morning, this is what I want to do. I want to read for 2 hours, then go on to show for another 1 hour, 30 minutes, then continue. So definitely have to have a to-do list that you stick with basically. So yeah, I think that is much like it. So the next question. Now that you are graduating, what are your plans for life after school? Any specific goals or dreams you would like to share? So, I also don't have an answer for this question. Yeah, my kind of person, I just go with the flow, basically. Well, at least I know that the next thing is just for me to. I still have law school anyway, so it's not like I'm totally done. So, I just plan on pending law school. I think law school should be by March next year, hopefully, February. So pending that, I'm just interning and trying to build my branch back because I had to stop at a point because this course I'm doing is so draining. So I had to 500 level. I had to take a break. So I'm trying to get back into business and intern and just vibes and inshallah till law school. So any specific goals or dreams you'd like to share? I may have some, but I don't think I would like to share for now. So, yeah. So, the next question: what advice would you give current students and incoming freshmen, especially those who may be facing similar challenges that you've overcome? I don't really think I have an advice because everybody's journey is different. Yeah. And whatever I'll be saying is just based on my personal experience and it might not necessarily apply to you. So okay, so I think the general advice I'll just give is read. I think that's the only general advice I would give to anybody, any law students. Read because that's the only way. You have to read like your life depends on it. Actually does. But then read, that's just the only advice I have for anybody. And prepare your mind for the schedule ahead. Because those are basically the two advices. Just read and prepare your mind for whatever you need, basically. So yeah. So the next question is, could you share a quote or motto that has motivated you throughout your academic journey? Do you have a quote? Yeah, do I. Okay, yeah, I think I have something that usually just pops into my head once in a while, and it was one of the things my mom told me when I was about to. She had already said it anyway. That's from primary secondary school. So the advice is to keep your head while others are losing theirs. That's the interpretation depending on the situation you find yourself. Keep your head while others are losing theirs. Thank you.